Do you know what, guys? I'm going to go out on a limb, and I hope I don't get cancelled for this. I think racism is bad.
Whoa, easy.
You say that, and I say, fuck.
Welcome to Shut Up and Answer the Question, the show where we take a bloody long time to answer the question. I'm Ethan Lawrence.
And I'm Sean Antony. That one was very quick. Well done. Normally we have a bit of a tete-a-tete before.
It's because we haven't done this in a while.
Yes.
We haven't recorded in a while. I got nervous and I overthought it. And because I overthought it, I did it like good. As opposed to when I don't think about it and it's bad.
Okay, isn't that normally the other way around? You overthink something and then you go on tangents of evermore.
I just thought to myself, do you know what? Let's just keep this simple. Let's keep this simple and light. Speaking of keeping things simple and light, keeping things simple and light, pod admin at the top, because we haven't done that in a while.
Yes.
If you want to follow the podcast, you can follow us on Instagram at Shut Up and Answer Pod. If you want to follow us on TikTok, it's Shut Up Pod. We have a Discord, ladies and gentlemen, which you are more than welcome to join. The link is in the show notes or in the link tree of the show or my Instagram. In addition to that, we are now on YouTube. All of our episodes are out with a video element. The usually drops a couple of days later, but we've got a backlog of every single episode we've done because this is episode 31, and I know this is going to be episode 31 because we're releasing this on a specific day, unlike normally.
Very well done.
Yeah, so that's everything, I think. Is that everything? Yeah, it is, right?
I think that's everything.
Yeah.
We have to
join
ask
the
legal
Discord.
team.
The Discord's great because in the Discord we're putting that's where we're taking a lot of the questions now. It's an active community. Join the legal team, as they've dubbed themselves.
They've dubbed themselves. So
yeah,
they know where our interests are.
That was Metallica. You ever heard of them?
A little known band.
Yeah.
I think they're
kind of indie. They've been around for a while.
Yeah, didn't they have like a little bit of a thing with Napster a while back? I think that's
one
of those things.
Who remembers Napster at this? Actually, probably our demo does.
Yeah,
if you're Gen Z or worse yet Gen Alpha, you've got no idea what it was like back in the day. The wild west of music sharing websites.
Anyway, yes.
Oh yeah, we should probably introduce the guest if we must.
I'm just seeing him here. I'm like, I'm really sorry, dude.
No, but you know what? You know what I like? What I like is because he's a podcaster himself, he's aware that the etiquette is that the guest remains silent until being brought in. And that is, I appreciate that he understands that, and I love that about him. We love this dude, and now I'm going to read a side of A6 to sort of make him feel really uncomfortable before we get started. Here comes the guest intro. It's my favorite bit of the pod. Our guest today is a video games journalist and a podcaster. After slaving in the Butlins mines as a redcoat, he joined and became a central pillar of the Fingerguns video games news network, as well as providing coverage for dozens of games from AAA behemoths to the coziest of indies. He's also the main host of the Fingerguns podcast that has now been going for over 300 episodes. God, can you imagine? Can you imagine hours of content? And with him and the gang attending the upcoming MCM Comic-Con in Birmingham, try saying that 5 times fast, or even once slowly like I did, what better time for us to bathe in his reflected glory? Please welcome a man who told me in confidence that he got circumcised mere days ago, Rossko, a.k.a. Ross Keniston from Fingerguns.
Welcome, Rossko.
Thank you so very much. What an absolutely lovely introduction that was. I've never done one like that for you on our podcast, Ethan.
No, but that's you just sort of bring me in like nice and quick. Although you did call me the Almighty a lot, which I appreciate.
Yeah, I do that. I do that when the special ones come on. They are the Almighty.
They are the Almighty. Although I think once I was also described as the Lord of Chaos, which I didn't appreciate as much as the Almighty.
Quite, yeah. Well, when you come on, it becomes a very funny podcast, and we're not naturally funny people like yourself. So when you come on and you bring the funny, we lose ourselves. We lose a sense of ourselves because all we're doing is laughing our asses off, and then we forget what we're doing. So you have sort of by proxy become the Lord of Chaos for our podcast.
Lord of Chaos is a better name, though, to be fair, than Almighty.
The Almighty Lord of Chaos. So what's up, Ross? Is your dick in a sling or what?
Fuck me. Can I swear? I can't remember.
I just said dick in a sling. You're fine.
Yeah, true. I'm in recovery. Things are okay. It's not a pleasant experience that I'm currently going through. I wouldn't recommend it.
I listened to the podcast yesterday. Sean, this is going to upset you, and it's also going to upset everyone who is listening. 14 needles.
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make that noise.
I was put under a local anesthetic, so I was wide awake whilst the procedure was happening. But in order for me to feel that or not feel it, yes, I had to have 14 needles injected into me.
A prick of pricks, if you will.
Yes, quite. That was unpleasant. Was
it?
Yeah. The surgeon said, I'm just going to put a few in. I was like, okay. And it just kept going. It just didn't stop. And it felt like at least 200, but I asked him afterwards and he said it was 14.
So did you have like a cloth or a gauze in front of you so that you didn't see your gentleman being mutilated?
I couldn't see what was happening, thank the Lord.
Were you given the option?
No, they just put it up. They're like, you don't want to see this. You don't want to see this, bro.
I agree. I definitely agree.
Maybe I do. You don't know.
But yeah, I had a lovely. There was a staff member in there who was lovely and sat with me, like head end, chat with me for the full hour that it took.
Stroking your head.
Yeah, telling me everything was going to be okay.
And we understand it is okay. We are okay.
Yes. Yeah, I'm looking after it. I'm still in like little recovery. I got like 4 weeks or so before it's back to
full strength.
Yeah. Where it's back to black. But it's good.
It's quite funny that you look like you've got a bit of a swollen stitch in the background there as well.
Yeah,
just over your shoulder.
Got a couple of stitches.
Yeah, stitches everywhere. Oh, I've got loads. Yeah, there's tons of them in this room.
Fun.
I
should make it clear for the people listening at home that it was medical. He hasn't converted late in life.
No, yeah, it was for health related reasons, and I feel a lot better now. Thank you for asking.
Good. I'm glad you feel better, and I'm glad we got that out of the way early.
Yeah, super.
There was an elephant in the room that I didn't even know was there, man.
What was funny?
I was shocked by the news because Ross texted me I think it was last Thursday or something.
Yeah,
I can't remember what we were talking about, but you were just like, "Oh yeah, I'm getting circumcised tomorrow." I was like, "Oh, okay, best of luck."
And at that point, only you and my fiance knew about it.
Hell yeah!
Which is a weird thing. It's like, oh yeah. My fiance knows, but so does Ethan Lawrence.
So does Netflix. Ethan Lawrence.
Yeah, that guy from Afterlife. He knows as well.
You know, not even the Finger Guns core team knew.
No, not until last night when I decided to tell Miles.
So since we're here, do you want to, for people who don't know, do you want to introduce the idea, the concept of Finger Guns to people?
Finger Guns has been running now for nearly 8 years. It's kind of gone for a long time. It's a video game magazine website. It's our latest effort. Myself, a guy called Sean Davies and Paul Collett. We started the website way back when. We had previous websites, including PS Gamer, which is a PlayStation-focused website. Hey You Guys Gaming, you might be familiar with the Hey You Guys movie website. We did a little gaming spin-off of theirs for a little while. And Finger Guns just stuck, and it's been doing really, really well. I'm very, very happy and proud of it. But the thing I'm most proud of is the podcast, sure.
To run anything for over 300 episodes. You've got more episodes than Friends. Did you know that?
Have I?
Yeah.
Well,
Fuck you, Matt LeBlanc.
Specifically.
I read yesterday, if you've got over 100 episodes on a podcast, you're in you're in the 97th percentile, 93rd percentile. So something about 300, you must be 99 point something.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? But it's very exciting. It's nice to do it with people who want to do it. They love doing it. I don't have to kind of drag people in to do it with me. Myself, Kat, Miles, and Josh, who are now basically the core team of the podcast. We all love it. We all love what we do, and that really helps because there are weeks, as Ethan knows, where there's just nothing to talk about in terms of video game news. So we have to make it fun and entertaining just by hanging out and having a chat. Make it video games related in a way.
Yeah, the quiz the highlight of every week.
An almighty thing, which not to I sort of reminded Miles that that you guys had done or are about to do our podcast, and he's planning something pretty special. You may have already heard it if you listen to this, but the next quiz is going to be something. So just be prepared.
We should say that this is a little peek behind the curtain here. This is a blatant attempt at cross promotion. So we've got Rossko on the podcast, and by the time this comes out, me and Sean will have been on the Finger Guns podcast, which will be coming out just before this one. So you can double your money, double your fun is the idea.
Exactly that.
The dream is that our shared audience sort of gather together. And you ever seen the film Society? They sort of like meld into sort of like a human shaped hot tub, and then we sit in that in a big pool of money. That's the dream.
Yeah, and it's going to work out fine.
Yeah, so thank you, audience. I hope you enjoy shunting yourselves into each other. If you haven't seen Society, this makes very little sense. I'm aware of that.
I know. I've got the image. I've got the idea in my head.
It's all posh people, which is our audience, by the way.
Oh, golly. Gosh, I'm so sorry. You're lowering yourself with scum like me. I apologize.
Oh, he's from the southwest.
Yeah, Somerset over here. Sorry about that.
But yes, the main point of saying that is, if you are listening to this now, if you go on the Finger Guns network on any of your podcast apps, the most recent episode, if you're listening to this on the day it releases, will be me and Sean on the Finger Guns podcast. So this is fun. This is fun. This is fun for everyone.
We're having fun.
We're having fun on the podcast.
That's what we're doing.
Fun.
And it's all good.
Quiz planned. I'm scared.
Oh man, it's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna tell Miles to double it up now. Actually, even more. Now that you're scared, I'm gonna think. Did you won it last time against Chris Scullion of all people?
Yeah, that's kind of mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
But then he hasn't played a video game that's come out after 1994, so
that's true.
I was pretty safe in a lot of ways.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do at the moment. I've what is it, like 10 years of games that I'm trying to catch up on at the moment.
Yeah, Sean's locked in a perpetual 2015, which
honestly
makes him a lot happier.
It does. It's all of the shit that's happened since 2015 hasn't quite happened yet. So, I'm living in chosen bliss.
He's just sat there going, God, isn't Papers, Please great?
Oh, man.
I tell you what, I do like Undertale.
Yes. For those who watch Sean's YouTube channel and his TikTok, you will be aware that he's going through Toby Fox's oeuvre at the minute.
Yes.
Very nice.
And don't worry, I am being very clearly told where I'm going wrong, which is almost everywhere. But yeah, I'm enjoying it still.
Huge amounts of backseat driving. Now,
Exactly.
Speaking of quizzes,
yes,
we have a kind of quiz.
Oh no,
a quiz of one.
It's one question, and the answer is it's more of an essay question.
Okay.
So you've got to show you're working, and we will need citations and sources.
Oh god.
So I hope you've prepared, which I know you haven't, because no one knows the question apart from me. So
I'm ready.
This is from Thasos in our Discord. Shout out to Thasos in our Discord. He says, the Fratelli's second album, Here We Stand, starts with a banger of a question. If you were a shape, what shape would you be?
Is it 2D or 3D?
I think you can pick any shape you want. Rossko, what's your relationship with shapes?
I've got a long, complicated relationship with shapes.
Hell yeah, brother.
Ethan. Going back to childhood, really, I guess.
When that square didn't go into that circle.
No.
You just fucking force it in.
I saw a TikTok once of someone like with a shape and like a box, and you have to put the shape in the right thing. And he kept putting the square one into a triangle, and it was driving me crazy. And I remember we were taught not to do that. So why would he then do it, and not only do it, but then put it on video, upload it to TikTok, and share it with the world. It seems disrespectful to everything we've
millions
learned.
of times. Yeah. I remember seeing that very clearly as well and going, that shouldn't go there.
No, how dare he?
It's rage bait, isn't it?
It really
He
is.
was riling you up.
Yeah.
And look at him now. He's being talked about on a podcast.
I left a comment.
I bet you did.
I said, "How dare thee, sir?"
Indignant he was.
Yeah, I got a like. I'll take it.
Yeah. Was it from the video creator or just someone who was like, yeah?
No, it was the actual creator.
There we go. Love.
Not like Jesus, but the creator of the video.
You get liked by @God.
That's got to be a guarantee of ascendant into heaven, right? Surely, if you get liked
I think so.
by God.
Yeah, be not afraid.
Yeah, cancels everything everything kind of wrong that you may have done in your life, and if he appreciates your social media contributions, then you're in. Right?
Oh, how much fucked would you be on that? Like the amount of agencies they go, oh yeah, how many subscribers and stuff have you got? You get to the gates of heaven, and Peter's going, sorry, mate, you've only got 571. Down you go.
Oh man, what would be the cutoff for heaven? Do you think?
I mean, I hate to say it because I have an artificially inflated number of followers because I've been on the telly and that, and I don't feel like I personally, and I'm saying this as me, I don't feel like that should grant me passage into the ever after. I don't feel like I've earned it.
But say that was the only way, hypothetically.
Right. Okay.
We're looking for a minimum base number of followers that God would approve of.
Would God? Did you ever watch
I love that Ben Affleck movie.
Is that God who is actually gone from Tekken 3?
He's a little lizard kicking a beach ball around. Would God be? I mean, has he got like KPIs? Like, would he be incentivized to get more people into heaven? Sort of like the sort of the grand sphere. He and Lucifer sort of in direct competition.
Sure. Is he part of the TikTok partner program? Is what we want to know.
That would be interesting. I would love to watch God sell like a crampon from the TikTok shop,
or one of those shitty lav mics.
Yeah. So put it over his neck.
No, it's so. Oh, it works perfect. Yeah, I'll order one now then.
Yeah.
No,
go on to temu.com right now and buy yourself a little knife cover. It's great. Then the video gets demonetized because you put a knife in it. That happened to me once. Did you know that?
No.
I got a video pulled from TikTok because at one point I wielded a knife.
Oh.
Not in like an aggressive way. I was cutting some crusts off a bit of bread.
Oh yeah, you have to say it's like a toy knife or something, don't you? You have to.
Yeah,
you have
but
to
like I didn't know that, and so
Right.
I was like, it was literally just a TikTok where I was like, it was basically a parody of like those making food content creators. You know, they're like, oh, I gotta do the thing, and then they produce an amazing piece of food. I did it as buttered toast. And about 35 seconds into the video, I like cut a crust off a bit of bread, and that's the only time the knife appears. And TikTok were like, "You violent psychopath! Get off our platform immediately! How could you?"
I just wanted to eat.
And bear in mind, I have seen multiple clips of people playing video games where much worse is happening than cutting crusts off a knife.
Well, quite.
Crusts off a knife. I am fucked today. What is going on?
That's what I'd love to see, like that as a game. Just sort of, you got to sort of like Surgeon Simulator, but with cooking.
Something must exist.
It must exist.
If it hasn't, someone should get on that because that'd do great numbers on Twitch.
There is a game called I Am Bread. Where
I've played I Am Bread.
Yeah,
you're bread in it.
You are bread.
And then in VR, there is called I Am Butter as well.
Really? I didn't know that. Oh, that's cool.
Just equally as infuriating.
I can imagine.
You on the VR hype, Ross? Because I know Miles tends to do a lot of the VR stuff.
I had a PSVR for a little while. Back on the PS4 days, way back when. And it was fun for a while. My partner at the time played it more than I did. She was really into Resident Evil. I couldn't do that in VR. It's too much for me. But she loved it. And I was all good with it until I played a Call of Duty, because at the time it was Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, so it was all in space. And there was like space games where you could play, like you're in a ship and you're doing VR and stuff. It all looks very, very cool. But yeah, I threw up all over myself. So once I got that, I was like, right, I'm done with this. But there is a game out currently on the PSVR 2 called Maestro, where you conduct an orchestra.
That's fun.
Included in the game is Duel of the Fates, which is the greatest song from Star Wars ever. And you can conduct an orchestra to play Duel of the Fates, and that makes me want it.
Yeah.
I mean,
you can read a review of that on fingerguns.net.
Oh, right at the end, Ross. I mean, that is a system seller, isn't it?
Oh, for sure.
Being able to conduct Duel of the Fates. I'm almost tempted.
Also, the Lord of the Rings theme, the Harry Potter theme.
All right, you're going to have to stop now, because otherwise I'm going to be going onto eBay during this conference call.
But yeah, Josh delivered by the end of it.
Josh was very fortunate and got a review code for that, and I can't help but feel a little envious because it sounds super fun.
So how do you divvy those things out? Like, you get review codes, but obviously you got a crew of, what is it, 8 to 10 these days?
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, about that.
Is there fights? Like, are there fist fights over who gets what?
We are in the middle of a big fist fight right now over Metal Gear Solid Delta.
Holy shit!
Yeah, it's 2 weeks away, and shit is being slung. It's normally I offered you once, he said no. Well, I'm moving on.
It is true. This was back when the AEW game was coming out. And I thought to myself at the time, I wasn't feeling very confident in myself as a writer. Since then, I have actually written for Finger Guns. It's a great little article I wrote about the opening to Clair Obscur Expedition 33. So I probably would now, but in retrospect, I'm glad I didn't review the AEW video game because I fucking hated it.
Yeah, that is the thing. It's normally coverage. If whoever does the most coverage normally gets the code,
right?
Or if you're just if you know, like, you're super hyped and you love a franchise, you know the most about it, it's probably best they review the latest iteration. So Greg will always get Resident Evil and Street Fighter because he's kind of old school in that way. Sean will always get the puzzlers because he loves like these deep puzzle games like The Witness and things like that. I normally get Sonic because I love Sonic.
Yes.
Miles gets Metal Gear, but Greg is very much fighting him on it right now, and it's quite entertaining. It's quite entertaining / demoralizing because I'm the one that has the code and I have to make the decision. So,
that's hard.
Yeah, not fun.
Well, you could King Herod it and literally give it to me. Like,
I could. I know nothing about Metal Gear Solid. I'm tempted to take it myself.
Oh my god! Post is arriving. Shit.
Dun, dun, dun.
How do you? So obviously, like, everyone's got their own biases towards those kind of franchises and stuff like that. Like, do you find it difficult to try and stay objective in that kind of thing, or is it easier because you now know, like, where the other games have gone, you understand the rest of the game, so you can compare them to, obviously there's going to be fans of the older games as well, so it's easier to review on that way.
It's objective, really. We're not shy about giving low scores. I personally don't like to do it so much. I like to find the goodness in something. A video game coming out is a miracle in itself, considering how much work goes into it. So I always kind of go, well, they bloody made it. It's not fun, but they made it. So I personally will never go like 1 or 2 out of 10. Yeah, 3 is like my minimum. 1 doesn't really exist. I mean, I know that, say, for example, if Miles does review Metal Gear Delta that's coming out, I know he would be objective about it. He wouldn't just give it a 10 out of 10 for no reason. He would be like, he's reviewing Mafia: The Old Country right now. We talked about it on the podcast last night, and it's a 7 out of 10 game, and he's not afraid. He's not afraid to say that. So it is interesting when the big games come out because everyone wants to play. I'm terrified for when GTA 6 comes out. I don't know how the hell I'm going to do that, but it is what it is, and we're not afraid to give low scores. We have a couple of PRs have struck us off for low scores before, which is kind of weird and upsetting. Yeah. And it's not like we were outliers. Like we weren't the only ones to give a game that score, but they were like, "Oh, we're not going to work with you anymore." So that was unfortunate.
I mean, I hate to say it, but like, make better games.
Yeah, I'm not going to say who it was, but it rhymes.
Keep giving the coverage, like keep giving the games out because maybe you'll improve.
Yeah, it's just they want honest reviews, and so okay, well, here's an honest review. There was one company that said, if your review is not swaying to the positive, please hold off until after launch.
So like, wait, so from what I understand, then there was an embargo on the review, but only if it was negative.
Pretty much, yeah. It was like, if you have a positive review, you can put it out before launch. If it's negative, put it out after launch.
How the fuck do you enforce that?
We said no, we're not going to do that, and so we just worked to their original embargo. Luckily, the game was okay; it wasn't terrible. But that's a weird thing to ask of a
smacks of arrogance, smacks of real arrogance.
It really does.
Do you get that more often as well, like with stuff that's now being fixed, like on the third, fourth patch down the line when they've been released utter shit. Yeah. And then they've become a good game over time. Like, do you then re-review a year later, or?
No, we can only review what we're given, and so we go. It's probably going to work out, but right now it's not worth playing.
Yeah,
there's a chance. Cyberpunk 2077 is a great example of that. It's a game that came out in a shocking condition, but now it's one of my all-time favorite games. But I reviewed it when it came out. And so my review of it is, I think it was a 6 or something, which is crazy low for a game like Cyberpunk. But it was, I could only review what they gave me to review. And so that's the important part. It's just being completely honest and transparent about certain things.
I mean, you never get a second chance at a first impression, right? Like, you operate in a space where, it's consumer focused, right?
Mm.
You're not beholden to the game publishers, the game developers. You're beholden to your audience who trust you.
Yeah.
And so, like, the arrogance of it all, Rossko.
I think I've riled up Ethan a little bit. I apologize.
I didn't expect to be cross on this episode. But...
There are some people that will get a code sometimes, and there'll be a review guy saying, "Look, we know it's not in the best condition right now, but there's a patch coming on day one. So if you can hold off until then, maybe that'd be great." And sometimes, it's like, okay, the players aren't going to play it until day one, so it doesn't really matter. It's only us seeing it at this moment. They'll see the game that they want to see when the patch comes out on launch day. So that way you can juggle it a little bit. But for those to actually say, don't publish your review if it's bad. That's only ever happened one time, and I've never forgotten it. It's absolutely insane.
I can't even. I can't even fathom the mindset that would demonstrate that. God, yeah,
it's a game you'd know as well. It's a big franchise.
Sorry,
it's a big franchise. It's a game you'd know as well.
Oh God,
it
just reeks of if you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all right?
Can't wait for us to stop recording so we can find out what game it was. And if you sign up to the Patreon After Dark special, we'll tell you. No, we don't have a Patreon yet. We don't have a Patreon yet. Oh, Rossko, you've gone quiet. You've muted somehow.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to suddenly just drop in the fact that we have a Patreon.
Oh, you did it deliberately.
I did
because I did say plugs at the end. Say plugs at the end. Right. Shut up about
plugs at the end. But there is, you've got your Patreon, which is, which we'll leave to the end. But if you'd like to give some money, then there is a Patreon there for you to know about now.
Yes. To keep the website nice and shiny. I love it when you say that.
Oh, there he is.
I remember that. Now, I said I was cross earlier. And speaking of crosses, shape.
Damn it.
So we're getting back to shapes.
That was very good. Now, is the PlayStation, is it a cross or an X?
X. It's the X button.
X.
It's a cross.
No, it's not.
It's a cross because why would it be circle, square, triangle?
Oh, that's very true.
X?
Yes.
No, but a cross is vertical. This one's diagonal. Like the traditional religious
like
cross
an additional
is on
I will
horizontal axis.
I will take you back to Far Cry 6.
Okay.
On Far Cry 6, all Ubisoft games now have audio menu narration.
Okay.
You can turn it off, and you do, because it's annoying. But the one crucial thing that they do is say, press cross button for menu.
Yeah, but Americans say that color is spelt without a U, and they're just as wrong.
Yeah.
Like, how can we... This is not objective fact. It's an X button. It's absolutely the X button. Because I can point you to a variety of other games, Ross. I can point you to a variety of other games that do out loud tutorials where they say the X button.
Give me an example.
I'm not off the top of my head, I can't.
Well, it
I
depends
feel
on
like-
which console
Metal
as
Gear
well.
Solid!
'cause-
Metal Gear Solid did it!
Oh.
Metal Gear Solid did it! Snake, if you need to cancel out of a menu, press the X button. Do you remember that in Metal Gear Solid, like, circle was yes and X was no? That was weird.
Wasn't that for
that's
Japan,
annoying.
Japan, though, wasn't it? Because they had it, it was circle was O. Was it circle is O in Japan? So that was the cancel button, I think.
That
And
was
that's why
the
it was a bit-
confirm button. I was stuck on the main menu for days. Most people get stuck on, like, you know, the Psycho Mantis boss fight. Not me. I couldn't even click new game. I had no idea what was going on.
X as well. I mean, like, which console has got the right positioning for it? Because that's
Oh, well,
an
that's
annoying thing on its own.
That's the $1 million question, isn't it?
Holy shit. I was watching Only Connect the other night, and
Nice.
this was legitimately a question.
Okay.
Was it?
Yeah, it was something like it was guess the final thing in the connection thing. And it was like it was something like PlayStation down, Xbox left, Wii up or something, and it was literally the position of the X button in the cross format on different platforms.
Huh.
As you had to work out which one was left, which I believe was the Switch.
Yes,
Could
it
be
is.
wrong.
Yeah.
But I was like, holy shit, we've infected Only Connect and all the nerds.
Yeah,
Right,
I'm very fortunate that I have each of the consoles, so I look at them and like the X and Y and the A you'd be on the Xbox is switched on the Switch, which is like
That's
just
why they called it that.
dangerously infuriating. That these guys just can't get together and just choose one layout for their controllers.
Oh, they've got to be different because otherwise it would just be a universal controller, wouldn't it? And then Nintendo would complain because then they couldn't do any fancy bollocks with it.
True.
They can't turn it into a mouse now.
So if you had a choice between being a cross and an X, which one would you pick?
I'd be a cross, I think. I
That
feel like I'm
doesn't
more
have to be your
useful.
final answer, by the way.
I feel like I'm more useful as a cross.
Explain that in detail.
Well, people, building things, there's crosses. I
and
feel
that's,
like
that's it. You
No,
feel like you'd be
no.
useful because you'd be a foundational structural point
Yeah.
in a house.
Who'd be one
I
of the
feel-
original Tetris shapes?
I feel like the letter
Was that an
X.
X?
Mm.
Oh, there was
What would a cross
there
be?
was an X, wasn't it? In
Yeah,
Tetris,
'cause they're made out of four bits,
There were
so the only
four,
one would be
and
like
that
that
would
would be
be
like a
five.
cube.
It would have to,
yeah,
it'd
yeah.
have to be
So it was
five,
the
wouldn't it?
3 and the 1 up. So it
Mm.
would be like a semi-cross.
Tetrominos, they're called, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's cool, isn't it? Tetrominos. Do you like that, Sean? That word, tetrominos.
That is, yeah, that's a satisfying word.
I feel like the cross shape is used more in the world than the letter X.
Well, not when I'm sending texts.
With pictures of a xylophone on an Xbox.
Followed by many, many kisses.
many,
Yeah.
many kisses.
Oh, the kisses have kind of stolen the X, haven't they?
Yeah, I mean that's essentially what it used to be for treasure, but not anymore.
Yeah. Damn
We've got
it.
to bring that back then.
We need to bring back burying our doubloons.
There we go. And proper pirate maps. What 3
Oh,
words?
yeah.
Fuck that. Here's a
Okay,
piece
well,
of parchment.
I've got the lights over there,
Ooh.
Ooh.
and
Oh yeah, I've seen them.
is it a cross? Is it an X?
For the people listening at home, Rossko has I guess a statuette, would you call it? And it's the cardinal buttons on the PlayStation controller in a little row.
Yeah.
X, circle, square, triangle.
Cross, circle, square, triangle.
X. The everything app.
That's it's really satisfying on the PS5 actually. The grip texture on the back of the controllers is just like the cross, triangle, circle, square, or X.
Yeah.
Actually, while we're here,
extremely
Ross,
tiny ones.
what's the best controller? Because I have an answer, and I wonder what yours is.
The GameCube controller is the best controller.
That's a good shout. Do you know what?
Such a good one.
It's not my pick, but I also can't argue with it.
I go with the Xbox, but that's just because I grew up with it.
I'm with Sean.
It just feels.
No, it does. Like, it is a phenomenal controller.
Oh,
it's
actually,
it's
I
a
also
damn good
have,
one.
Yeah,
for sure.
I have the 8-bit dough as well, which is a really satisfying controller to play. But
very nice. Currently I would probably say the Xbox controller as well.
The GameCube's an all-timer though. That's a lovely little thing to hold in your hands.
Yeah, that big A button. Oh,
I like that the A button's big.
Oh, it's
the
massive.
Dreamcast
it's awesome.
controller as well is up there, but that's just because I'm a fan.
Oh, here we go again with the Dreamcast.
I'm just going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it there. Like, everyone knows I'm a fucking fan of Dreamcast, so it's
I am right there with you. It is a phenomenal console. I don't know if you heard on the pod the other day, but I've actually got a cushion underneath my feet, which is a Dreamcast.
I did hear about this.
It's yeah.
There it is.
That's amazing.
Again, for those listening, a full-on Dreamcast cushion.
Oh, that's epic.
Yeah. And for back support. Got this guy as well.
Oh, he's got the lot.
And then he's going to pull out a tiny VMU one as well.
You should have seen my fiance's face when I moved in with all this stuff.
Where is that going?
She was so happy until she wasn't.
It's so good to see the truck reversing in. I have a lot of cushions, dear.
Yes, I do. And they're all over the place. Lots of stitches, like I said. I've got a Sonic, which was given to me by Cat and Miles, which was very nice, from my podcast. Knuckles, Captain America, Build-A-Bear, lots of Build-A-Bears. Dangerously obsessed.
So you like a bit of objet d'art, a fairy objet d'art.
Yeah, man. It's nice to have things that you love. You be surrounded by things that you enjoy.
It's nice to have a collection. I think collections are underrated as a thing to own and have. So I know both me and Sean, because we're both D&Dsmen, we have a lot of dice.
Yes.
Ah, yes.
Sean, you made some dice, didn't you, the other day?
Yes, yeah. Over the weekend, I actually started. I made a set of dice for my brother and a little dice holder. We tried making another one yesterday and doing it with the kids, and we kind of put a little bit too much of one in, and so they've not set properly. So we're gonna try that again later on. But oh my god, it is an addictive thing.
Is it like a kit?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You get the molds and stuff, and then you get your resin, then your your mica powder and your alcohol inks and stuff like that, and then you can just do it all. And it is every time when you pull, like you push out a new dice, and it's just sort of, it's like Christmas. You don't know what you're going to get. It's awesome.
Do you make things, Ross? Are you good with your hands?
No.
Moving on. So
well, he's got to be for the next few days anyway.
Grace. Shapes. We got sidetracked talking about the fucking button, and we're still no closer to.
I think that was a good question, to be honest. I think that was relatable.
It's relatable, but don't add additional questions. We find it hard enough to stick to the one question we ask.
I thought it was shut up and answer all the questions.
No, the definitive article. Now I'm going to go out on. Do you know what? I'm just going to say it. If I was a shape, I'd be the exact shape I am now, which is a sphere. Anyone got anything else to say?
Well, technically, like a PlayStation 5, that's a shape on its own on the silhouette. It's a weird shape, but it's
an awful spaceship.
Can it do a barrel roll?
Why? It's got bits jutting out at weird angles. It's like a German expressionist silent film. It's like Nosferatu.
It looks so much cooler in pictures than it does in person.
Well, and then you've got the new Xbox as well, which is just like a 1980s brutalist building.
Yeah, there was rumors of a spherical Xbox coming out, which would be like the follow up to the Series X, and it was just like a can of Pringles, and it looked really cool actually, but I think that was fake. Unfortunately, Phil Spencer denied it. So
he would, wouldn't he?
We're stuck
No,
with these
we've not
giant
got a
blocks.
Pringles Xbox.
No. Pringles would be all over that, wouldn't they? I would imagine.
Oh, they'd love it. Can you imagine? Pringles X Xbox.
Oh, well.
Collab.
There's 2 more X's there as well.
There we go. And that one's definitely an X. On the
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Pringles Crossbox.
There you go. I love the Microsoft Crossbox.
It's my favorite.
The Crossbox Series Cross.
360.
Yeah.
That's the actual
Someone
name of
knocking at
it
the
now.
door. I have
after
to go
everyone-
for a second. Someone's knocked at the door. I'll return momentarily.
Oh, okay.
Not a problem.
Have
Sean,
fun.
keep Ross entertained.
I'll keep vamping. I'll try my best. Well, calling it the Crossbox actually makes it worse. Makes it work for all the butt hurt people online that you play against most of the time.
Very true. Very true. And just owning that console, I think, more than anything.
Oh yeah. I mean, well, I've started turning my kids more towards PC games, just because we had the Xbox, but they do get a little bit more frustrated with the load times and stuff like that. And then I'm finding it, even though it's my work PC, I'm finding it more that they're going, "Can I play? Can I play?" And it's just there's more accessible games that I've found, like not in like they're cheaper.
Sure. Well, yeah, exactly that.
Yeah, it's easier to get hold of them, especially with the kids' games and that. They're like, "Can I try this?" Yeah, well, it's a £5 on Steam instead of going, 25, 30 quid for something they'll play for 2 days and then leave it. So
yeah,
I think I upset someone.
Oh,
What was
no.
that?
It was look. There was a guy saying he had a clipboard and he was like, "Hey, can I talk to you for a minute?" And I was like, I quite brusquely said, "I'm in a meeting," which is true, but also
I wonder how often they get that now, like now with remote working and stuff.
I think probably more than they did when there wasn't any remote working, when they just wouldn't get an answer to the door.
Yeah. I suppose if you just don't answer, they're like, "At least I know where I stand." You've got that little jump of hope as the door opens.
Well, it's just because the post arrived and then that happened. I thought suddenly I'm Mr. Busy over here. Apparently on a Tuesday afternoon.
You got to have a recording button like on the door. Just
I'm gonna put that on the front.
On air.
What were we talking about?
Shapes.
Oh, we want to get onto shapes. Cool. Shapes. So Rossko, where are you leaning at the minute? And does your shape lean?
Nothing leans right now. It's under far too many layers of bandages. I think a triangle. It's difficult to argue. It's just a perfect shape.
It's a strong shape.
Yeah, it's a strong shape. It's built. Foundations are built on triangles.
I'm gonna throw something out, and I want to see what happens. I'm gonna throw a grenade into this conversation.
Okay.
Pyramid. It's like triangle squared, literally.
Yeah. I mean, it's like triangle 2.0.
It's triangle cross pyramid.
Yeah.
It's triangle with extra square.
It's fucking 4 triangles in a square, mate.
Yeah, because then what is the triangle on a triangle then?
Well, it depends where you put the triangle.
Like, wait a minute.
Right, okay. This is
like
going to be good.
D4.
I'm glad you're going to do something visual on the podcast, Sean.
No, I was just.
This is
trying
worse
to
than when we got a ventriloquist on.
No, like with a D4, you've got a triangle that is a triangle on each of its faces. So if a pyramid is a base of 4 and then a triangle on each of the 4 sides, what is it called when it's a triangle on a base of triangle?
Okay, so for people listening at home, I'm holding up a D4.
And it disappeared.
It vanishes. We've got a special vanishing D4. Yeah, so you're absolutely right. Is this a pyramid? Because it's still 4 triangles.
Oh, I love that we all got like dice at hand.
It's still got
That is a
4
beautiful
triangles,
one.
but it's like the base is a triangle as opposed to a pyramid. So I guess this is not a pyramid. This
No.
is sort of like a Baroque cone.
Yeah, cone. Exactly that. Oh, it's
flat cone.
very pretty.
That is amazing.
I was gonna say I am soon to learn D&D. I know very little about it. So I got some dice and I'm excited to start. But yeah, I'm learning as I go right now.
Awesome. We'll have to drag you
Look
in
at
as
this
well.
thing.
I'm DMing
Oh,
in.
that one
I
looks
should have
great.
told you about that. I was going to tell you at the production meeting. I'm their DM.
Oh, mate. That's awesome.
They're going to learn. They're going to learn.
They're
Coming
look
soon.
quick.
But yes, I would say, I mean, this is just my personal opinion. You can feel free to shoot me down, and you probably will, and that's fair because this is just a podcast where we discuss things, man. I would say a pyramid is better than a triangle because it's more triangles. I think if you were deciding on being a shape for yourself, I personally would lean towards 3D.
I like the simplicity of a triangle.
That's fair.
It's got 1, 2, 3. That's it. That's all you need. I mean, where is the complication when we're getting into 3 dimensions and stuff? The triangle does what it needs to do, and you can put a triangle, then you can turn it over, then you can put it next to it, then you can turn it over again, put it next to it. It is the foundations of all mankind, and I mean probably, and I've just made my case succinctly and professionally. I think you would agree.
Right, yeah, so that's the question done. Moving on.
Yes, I answered the question.
I don't think that's a decent answer. I mean, if we were going for sort of foundations of humanity, I'd make a case for the circle.
Sure.
That's
with
what
the
sun
same,
is.
as you said, with the pyramid, with a triangle, a cylinder is, again, it's more circle, but it's also a very strong shape as well. So
it's a powerful shape. Also, I just thought the wheel. Do you remember the wheel? That's a circle, isn't it?
I've not heard from them in a while.
Steelers wheel. The wheel was, you couldn't have triangle wheels, Ross. That's mental. I don't even know why you'd suggest such a thing.
No, but I would argue that, look at the Triforce.
Yep.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Zelda's the Link's Triforce.
How unfathomably cool is the Triforce?
The Legend of Link Triforce.
Exactly.
Wind
and
Waker.
That's 3 2-dimensional triangles forming a bigger triangle.
Well, it's technically 4, isn't it?
Well, yeah, you could argue that because there's kind of one base in the middle.
Although the name Triforce would suggest a sort of 3-based structure.
Well, 3 sides and 3 angles represents
and there's 3 triangles, but if it was 4 triangles, I suppose it would all be solid. So you've got the empty one in the middle to signify the 3 actual triangles of the Triforce.
So we're talking about negative triangles here. Ross, could I convince you to pick the shape negative triangle?
Yeah. At this point, do you think you can convince me to do anything?
The shape Ross would like to be is the absence of a triangle. Is that anything?
Although, a very important shape would be the square, because without the square, pixels games wouldn't be around.
Right.
Until 3D.
And doors as well. Doors, we wouldn't have windows.
Well, doors are rectangles rather than squares.
I'd say it's an obloid square.
I would argue it's a rectangle.
Well, all rectangles are squares.
But not all squares are rectangles.
Oh, here we go. Now we're getting it. Let's define our parameters, shall we? 45 minutes in. Gross.
If my answer to this question is a negative triangle, does that mean I haven't answered the question? Because I don't actually have a fundamental answer, because the one I have doesn't actually exist.
Well, I mean, you don't have to take that as an answer. I feel like I've pushed that on you in an attempt to be funny, which hasn't worked.
I laughed.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Well, you've also got Cube as well for the GameCube, as we were talking about.
The GameCube.
For sure.
Which has the best controller, you guys.
It does.
And it was such an awesome little package as well.
Yeah.
Did they all come with a handle?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they all did. I love that little handle.
And purple. It was just alive. It was great.
It had feeling. It had emotion. It had depth.
It had mini discs, little discs you could put in.
Oh,
it's great.
And then you turn it up.
Bomb.
Yeah.
Yes. I'll be honest with you. When it comes to the games, consoles, and shapes, PlayStation's got it figured out, because like we've basically talked about just the buttons on the on the PlayStation in terms of shapes that we'd like to be.
Yeah. There was a reason for it. It's very bad for a podcast, but I don't remember what they are.
That's fine, and we won't check. So That's famously what we never do on this pod. Check anything until after when we say something libelous.
Right.
Apologies
Okay.
once again to Johnny Bovril from Razorlight.
I've gone to Google.
Okay.
Okay. Stick with me. The PlayStation controller symbol, circle, cross, square, and triangle each has specific meanings.
Does it write out the word cross, or are you just editorializing?
It does. I will screenshot it and send it to you if I must.
Holy shit.
Circle was originally intended to represent no or cancel in Japanese games, but often used for yes or confirm in Western releases. Cross, originally intended to represent yes or confirm in Japanese games, but often used for no or cancel Western releases. Triangle represents a point of view, like a person's head or a direction, and square represents a piece of paper, often associated with menus or documents.
That makes sense. In a lot of older games, like but then sometimes I'm thinking in a lot of older games, like a triangle would pull up the map, wouldn't it?
Mm.
Or before you had analog sticks as well, you did press triangle to then go into camera mode.
Yeah, first person view and stuff.
Yeah. So the square originally, it would seem, was originally meant for menu screens and for maps and whatnot. But of course, it's kind of evolved since then to be open on Fortnite, which is important.
That's a very important part of Fortnite, opening things.
Opening chests, opening doors, opening the rectangle doors.
I mean, a lot of the admin has now been sort of shifted to the big central button. Like if you want to open up menus, you got your big old touchpad. That tends to be what it is now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Game's gone. Game's fucking gone, mate.
But because it's on a PC, obviously you have, unlimited buttons effectively, unlimited options to do anything. On a controller, you've got to be restricted, haven't you? So there's shifting and stuff around is very important. I think that's why that big old button is there.
I think it's like the new implication of, like, I don't know, for people listening, I'm just showing the back buttons that you can find on paddles on controllers now as well, which is the mappable ones, which is really handy.
For sure. I've got a couple on the back of this. This is a CRKD controller.
Whoa, that's cool.
Which is a Linkin Park kind of design.
I was just going
designed for Fortnite Festival, but it also has ones on the back there. And this is a lovely rectangle shape, like a door.
Sort of like it's kind of like a long square in a way.
Yeah, it's very nice. It's got an attachment which has the Guitar Hero like buttons on it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, fancy. Oh yeah, because Fortnite's got that whole hype going on now. It's a rhythm game as well now.
It sure is. It's a rhythm game and it's a racing game. There's a Lego game in there.
Fuck.
I'm growing a garden.
I've not even looked at it for so long.
It's just all games now.
I'm growing a garden currently in Fortnite. I have a garden growing. And I'm growing fruit. I'm growing vegetables and I'm selling them.
So Fortnite is Fortnite is Stardew Valley.
Yeah.
It's Gran Turismo. Yeah. It's Guitar Hero.
So what is Fortnite? Yes.
Fortnite is yes.
It is.
Yeah.
It absolutely is. God, Fortnite. Yeah, that's. I don't like the way modern games are now, Rossko.
Oh, here we go.
I prefer it back in the olden days.
I know you do.
When a game was a game. I mean, we were talking about it earlier. Like, it does get on my tits now that like it's just established fact now that a game will launch and it will be broken, and they'll fast track in a day one patch or sometimes even a day 7 patch, and it's like that's just fine now. I don't like it. I like it when everything was on discs or cartridges.
Disc, that's a shape, isn't it?
That's a circle.
Yeah, sure is.
And a cartridge is sort of like I don't even know how you describe that. Like I'm thinking of the old N64 cartridges. They're sort of like a rounded top. Funnily enough, like a bread, like a sort of cartoon loaf of bread. In a way. I am bread.
Just cutting them up in the factory, just each slice is a new game.
That's how they made them. That's actually how they did it. They came out. The N64 cartridges came out in loaves. It was the best thing since sliced cartridges.
I do agree with you. Like with the old games that like they were put on a cartridge, you couldn't change it, and that's what you got. And I think that was a big saving grace, is the internet, that you can just download the updates. But I must admit, like my favorite game at the moment is Sea of Thieves, and just having something to look forward to each time is kind of like you get your own mini game within the game, if that makes sense.
That's sort of it, isn't it? It's the Fortnite situation now, where it is everything to all people.
Yeah.
The Uber
But then
game.
it's because then you're like, well, at least with I do play. I pay for Game Pass on that, but then you pay once. Like for instance, like I did buy Sea of Thieves on its own, and then you do feel like you're getting a little bit extra each time, like for that same price that you paid the once for, which is kind of cool. But yeah, seeing as I'm on Game Pass as well, I just get just like, okay, that warrants me paying my extra month.
They've got you, mate. They've absolutely got
me. Yeah, they've got me raw.
Just to peek behind the curtain for people listening to the podcast, something has gone really weird with Rossko's video.
Yeah, I've lost video. I apologize. Hang on a second.
Oh, bizarre.
No worries.
No, it's all good. It's just you vanished, and I was like, oh, he's had enough.
Rossko is now an OBS entity.
He is the OBS man.
That's a circle. What is that shape in the middle of the OBS thing then?
Like a throwing star, like a shuriken.
Shuriken. Yes. Hadouken. Sure you can.
Are you still there, Ross?
I'm still here. I'm just not.
Oh, thank goodness.
I'm not visually with you, unfortunately, right now.
That's quite all right. That's quite all right. As long as you're still sticking around. Well, since we have you, let's pin you down for some of your favourite games of all time, some of your best moments from Finger Guns, and just generally talk about you, Ross, for the last bit.
Oh my. Well, my favourite game of all time is Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Oh, yes.
Hell yeah, brother.
It is a genre-defining masterpiece that I play probably 5 or 6 times a year. I would say.
That's the one where they introduced that deformed fox, right?
How fucking dare you? That's that's absolutely disgraceful behavior. Yeah, Tails or Miles Tails Prower, and it just
every time I'm reminded that he's called Miles Tails Prower, I laugh at it, even though that's the worst pun ever.
Yeah.
You've put tails in the middle of the pun, so it no longer works as a pun, really.
Well,
that's his nickname, though. So his actual name is Miles Prower.
Yeah, but he's
called Tails by his friends.
He's never said that. It's always Miles Tails Prower. It always completely throws it off. It's so weird.
I'd say, I mean, there's so many up there. I think,
Rossko, just before you move on, does Tails have 2 buttholes?
No,
I don't think so, mate. No.
Sean, you said that very definitively, and I want to know why. He's got 2 tails. Why hasn't he got 2 tails?
Yeah, but because you've got a tail doesn't mean you have an asshole.
I don't know. I don't know of any 2-tailed creatures.
So yeah, but like if anything, like you've got a mutated spine because the tail is an elongation of the spine more than it is a butthole.
You're right. That is funnier. Tails has a mutated spine. That is funnier than 2 buttholes. Thanks for joining in.
Well, what I don't know though is like because obviously it's on a rotator sort of thing, but like, what is the thing that's letting it spin, like to the point? Because otherwise, it's going to sort of tie itself up. But no, he's got some sort of spinning spine base. I don't know.
I think it's probably something to do with the 2 arseholes, if I'm honest with you. I think it's...
that's what it is. So it's just some kind of arseholes is actually where the tails come out.
They act as a kind of vent.
So that whole time he's just farting, and that's what's actually helping him spin.
That's what the noise is. You think it's a helicopter noise. It's not. That's just him firing gas out of his 2 anuses.
It's the speed of his freaking tails. I'm not going to hear anything else about it.
Rossko is
flying around at the speed of sound.
Exactly.
It was rolling around instead.
Can I tell you a story about that song?
Hey!
He's back. Can I tell you a story about that song?
Please.
What's that?
I was playing D&D once, about a month ago, and we were having the final battle, like the final climactic battle of the campaign. The villain is here. This is it. The whole session was combat, and I always play music when we're doing it, so I had my combat playlist on. It got to the end of the playlist, And because I was using Spotify, it immediately went on some kind of shuffle. And what it ended up, because I use a lot of video game music, I guess, what it ended up playing was City Escape by Crush 40.
That's amazing.
Oh,
So like, they're like, oh shit, yeah, you take 32 damage. Roll the speed of sound. Fuck. The tone. No. The mood I was trying to create.
I can actually picture the song you were playing before as well. Sort of some Elden Ring. Oh, oh, oh.
Yeah, I thought you'd enjoy that.
Oh, that's amazing. I love that. Firewatch is a big one for me. I love Firewatch.
Firewatch.
Oh, that's on my list.
Yeah,
That looks
I think that's
so
in my
good.
top 5.
That'll be a good one for you to stream, Sean. I think you get a lot out of that one.
Oh, it's
Awesome.
superb.
I don't know if you've seen any of Sean's stuff, Rossko, but he because he's a voiceover artist, he does all the voices, and it's great.
Oh man, I'm in. That sounds awesome.
He's really stretching
for me
himself
to
with
show off.
Deltarune. I'm not gonna lie, he's got so many voices.
That's great. I'll check it out for sure. I mean, I hate to bring it up, but E33 is up there, I think.
Ah, yes, Claire Obscure Expedition 33, my game of the year.
I need to play that.
It's a uncompromisingly phenomenal experience.
It's what a game!
Yeah, it defines gaming. That game. It's
I've heard like a lot of people said like that game's like brought them to tears at points.
Oh, several times.
6 times. 6 times I cried.
Twice in the first hour.
Twice in the first hour. Oh, I was sad, Sean.
It's devastating.
Devastating.
I want to throw
picks.
I want to throw a GTA in there, but I'm not entirely sure which one. Maybe
GTA 1, the bird's eye one.
Top down.
Maybe 4. I don't think 4 gets enough love. I think 4 isn't appreciated for.
Hey Nico, it's your cousin.
Yeah. Hey Nico, come bowling. Come on, it's great. It's a darker story than a lot of the other GTAs. I think
that is true.
A lot of GTAs are all bleak, but I think Nico goes through hell and back in that game, and it's quite fascinating, really.
He arrives in the game having already been through hell and back.
Indeed, has sold people and smuggled people. Maybe here things would be different. What a trailer! Do you remember that trailer when they?
I do remember
GTA?
that.
Oh my god!
So yeah, though,
a nice varied collection of things.
I think I'm gonna be such a basic bitch, but San Andreas.
Oh, but it's a brilliant game, though. It's hard to argue, isn't it? Really,
It's
it's
solid. That one.
so basic, but like it is sort of the best one.
Mm.
It is really good.
3 was the first one where they moved it over to 3D.
Yeah,
and then it was just all that adventuring around, which was really cool. But then when they did San Andreas, they knew what they had, and then they built on it. And at that, yeah, I can still remember playing that and just going, "Man, this is definitely a level up now."
Especially with sort of Vice City as kind of the bridge between 3 and San Andreas.
yeah.
You see them iterating on those ideas. Rockstar's a young company; like everyone's forgotten that they made Lemmings.
Yeah, they made a table tennis game as well between in that time. For the 360,
table
you remember?
It's weird that they didn't keep that up.
Yeah, it's very strange.
You can only imagine how much money they made off the table tennis game as opposed to Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, yeah, but you see it now. You see table tennis in Grand Theft Auto now, so it's almost like they were kind of iterating on it and trying to.
That was why they did
get
it.
an idea. Yeah,
it was a proof of concept.
Have you seen the film about Rockstar starring Dan Radcliffe as Dan Houser?
I didn't even know.
I didn't even know that. Yeah.
Oh, it's a thing. All right, it's basically documenting the creation of Grand Theft Auto 4.
What's it called?
Game Changers, I think. It was a big. It wasn't in the cinema or anything. It was like a BBC thing, but it's worth watching. It's not terrible.
I've got a thing about UFC fighters, so I don't think that's it.
I've just found it. If I can stream it, I will be, because that sounds awesome. Oh, coming back to reviews as well, because Rotten Tomatoes, they said they've given it 33, but then like
it ain't that bad.
Yeah, with Rotten Tomatoes, normally it's just sort of, it gives you an idea of what to expect. So like if the audience love it but the critics hate it, you can expect one kind of thing, and the other way around, you need to concentrate a bit more or like look for. So do you find that on your, like, because obviously you've got several you've got a team of 8 to 10. Do you have people who sort of trust, let's say, your reviews over Sean's, or not trust, but like if you're saying it's good, then they'll go like, actually, yeah, Rossko said it's good, so therefore it must be what I like, because you kind of vibe with your, like, the same people that you like, kind of thing.
Yeah, I think if it's certain franchises, then like say if I say a Sonic game is good, then that probably means it's a good Sonic game. To the people that listen, because they know that I'm very, like, Sonic Forces is a terrible video game, and my review demonstrates that. But Sonic Mania is one of the best I've ever made, and so definitely. I would always be sort of true to it, and so they know that I'm very, because Sonic's in my heart. It was like my first ever video game, and so
mine too.
I'm absolutely, like, I'm drawn to it, no matter how bad it is. I will play it and check it out. Yeah. So I think if it's based on franchises, then for sure. But I think every random little indie that we get, I think that's just it's open for discussion, really. I'm currently reviewing a game called Tiny Bookshop on Nintendo Switch.
Ooh.
And I've had a little go of it. It's a lovely little game. But I was reviewing Far Cry a little while back, and Assassin's Creed. So I'd like to think that people trust our reviews. I'd like to trust that we now have a massive catalog, and if you're not, then you can go to our Metacritic and you can see us up there, and they can judge for themselves. But I'd like to think so.
Yeah. I find myself in sympathy with a lot of the reviews from Finger Guns. It is a trusted source of mine. I do read it a lot, and I tend to.
That's cool.
Like I said, I tend to have sort of similar views going in, and I've picked up a fair few recommendations from Finger Guns over the years, and I've always enjoyed them. So you have a policy on the website which I quite enjoy, which is that, like, there is your 10 out of 10 games are grouped on its own separate page, and there aren't that many.
No, 30.
What makes a 10 out of 10 games for Finger Guns?
Well, if you scroll up, you'll see what makes a 10 out of 10 game good. That's on there on the page as well. Every single score, we've given a reason as to why we would give that score. A 10 out of 10 game isn't necessarily a perfect game. It doesn't get everything, but it's just a game that you bloody love playing, and they've knocked it out of the park with everything that you want it to be. Like Kat gave 10 to 2 Point Museum this year,
which I adored, by the way. It's a bloody great game.
It's a bloody great game.
I need to play that because I love the hospital and the university. So
I was trying to explain to someone.
Oh, for sure.
I was trying to explain to someone what the game's like. I said to them, I asked what I was playing. I was like, I've been playing 2 Point Museum, and they went, "Oh, what's that?" And I said, "Oh, 2 Point Campus? No. Oh, you know 2 Point Hospital? No. Fucking hell, Theme Hospital? Yeah. I remember Theme Hospital from the 90s.
But wasn't that because that's what that turned into? Wasn't that what it turned into? Because I think they did a theme game. I think it was Theme or Sim City. But then they, again, with the whole sort of day one problems, they fucked it so hard that everyone just sort of, like, all the fans just decided to go, like, to dump it. And so they just, I think it was somebody else, or it was a group of the core developer team, then went, well, we'll just make our own little one. And then that became 2 Point.
Pretty much, yeah. There are former theme park developers on at that 2 Point. So you can obviously see their influence in it. It's all over. It's a spiritual reboot, if you like. And yeah, Museum's great, actually. I would argue that it plays differently than Campus and Hospital. I feel like it's a different experience.
I agree.
It's got similar foundations, obviously, but it's.
I do agree that it plays differently, and to be honest with you, I think it's better.
Oh, I would argue it's better. I think it's the best of the three.
I think they've really found the groove now. Like, they've got the balance right.
Yeah, for sure. It's not a 10 for me, but it was a 10 for Cap, so that's what matters,
I'm just looking it up on your site now, and I just saw the D20 as well, and I was like, okay, I've got to look into this more. Fantasy 5.
Yeah, that's the DLC that just came out for it, which again we were lucky enough to review this week.
Awesome. That is really cool.
It's a good game. It is a good website, and you know what? I think we've hit an hour. No, we haven't. We haven't quite hit an hour. God, I think of anything else we want to ask Rossko. What do we want to know about finger guns? What do you want us to know about finger guns, Rossko?
It's out there. Go look at it. Go see it.
Have you given? Sorry, this is a memory failure of mine.
Sure.
Have you done a 10 out of 10 game on?
Yeah, I've done several. I think my first was
these are good recs.
I think my first was Ape Out.
Ape Out.
It's a video game where you play as an ape and you just murder humans in it, and it's awesome.
Cool.
Let's go to the list. Which ones are mine? Night in the Woods. That's a top 5 game for me. That game made me cry beyond belief and hit me so hard that I didn't play anything for at least another 6 weeks, or 6 or 7 weeks, because it infected me, that game, because I related so hard to the lead character.
I've got that on my list for so long, and I've never got round to playing it. So yeah, if that's your 10, I'm gonna have to give that one a go.
It became my personality for a little while, and just another visual reference. I bought from Limited Run Games the Night in the Woods Special Edition.
Oh, that's cool.
Which took 28 months to arrive.
28 months. Holy shit.
That's quite quick for Limited Run, to be fair.
Yeah. Hopefully one day they'll get it within 2 years.
In Other Waters is a 10 out of 10 of mine. It's a very difficult game to explain. I would just suggest go to the review. It's squares and a line and water and a story, and it is absolutely incredible. There's so little.
That's all I need. I'm sold.
It's unbelievable. I don't know. I haven't actually given out that many recently. Split Fiction, that wasn't mine, but that is definitely a 10 out of 10 game, I would argue.
You recently started playing that, wasn't it?
Yeah, my fiance and I just finished it, and it is fighting. E33 is my game of the year right now.
That's from the It Takes Two people, isn't it?
That's right, yeah. From Joseph Ferris and his insane imagination.
Great imagination he has. I literally, it just pops into my head. I have it literally written down in front of me as a thing to ask about, and didn't ask about it. And then I was like, oh, what should I ask Rossko? I should ask him about 10 out of 10s again. Comic-Con, Birmingham.
Oh, yeah.
Talk to us. Tell us.
That's the thing that's happening. Finger guns are going on tour, finally. Say going on tour, we're going to one venue, which is what going on tour is nowadays. Like My Chemical Romance just revealed like a UK tour. Where are they playing? Wembley twice. That's it.
That's not a tour. That's
not a tour. But yeah, we're getting together. I'm getting to meet Josh in person for the first time, which is going to be hugely exciting.
I love that sort of stuff. Ross, we've been chums for a while now. I have no idea what your legs look like,
and you never will.
Hey, you're gonna put the cloth back up and I see you in real life.
Hey, man, you know where I am. I've told you.
There we go, Comic-Con, Ethan.
Yeah, trip. It's a joint tour.
Yeah. Finger gun / shut up. Let's do it.
Answer the question. That's Birmingham.
Well, we're planning to do an in-person podcast for the first time.
That would be huge.
Which is going to be so cool. So I'm looking into microphone situations right now to make sure we get that sorted.
Amazing.
I'll have to link you up with Sean. He knows about mics.
Awesome.
That's
really exciting. I mean, we're not like, we haven't got like a stage or anything. We're not doing a show or anything. But
why not?
Because they don't care enough about us just yet. They save that for the Xboxes and the Eurogamers.
Trash the lot.
Yeah. Mate, if we could do a live podcast with an audience, that would be the greatest thing ever. But it's not to be just yet. We'll get there eventually, I hope.
Well, it's all about consistency, isn't it? And I tell you what, over 300 episodes is fucking consistent.
Yeah, we should have fucking got there. I feel like we should have gotten there by now. But we will.
Well, it's nice that the in-person pod is happening because, Finger Guns is a cohesive team, but a fractured unit because you're all over the fucking country.
We are. Yeah, there was a time where myself, Kat, and Miles were all in Taunton, which is our hometown where we're from. Well, Mars is from Jersey, but I lived in Taunton for a long time. And yeah, we never did it. We never did it, which is just dumb. But with Josh as well, if you have the core four of us together, would be really, really cool. And if you guys can get up there, that would be amazing.
When is it?
The 28th to the 29th of November.
Maybe all the resources together, John.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Road trip.
What resources? We don't have any.
I have a button and a D12.
That's all you need.
Holy shit! You've got dice. You can just make dice, and we'll sell that, and then we'll use the profits from that to go to Comic-Con.
There we go. Yeah, if anyone listening wants some shut up and answer the question dice, I will make them for you.
Bright yellow and bright red, as is our livery.
You make us some finger guns dice.
Oh yes, I'll have to buy some little
sick.
fingers as well. That'd be awesome.
Sort of sounds like, Sean, that my God, I hate to say it, but it sounds like you're changing jobs.
I'll take anything you have for me.
Your main job is now Diceman, with a bit of VO on the side.
Well, I got my dice from a independent seller on Etsy. So why don't you
market?
Open up a little Etsy store of D&D dice? Why not?
Yeah, I mean,
buy a big vat of resin, Sean.
Yeah.
No, the thing is, funny you say that because, just at the same time that I bought the resin kit, my brother-in-law has actually introduced me to Fusion 360, which is awesome because I've got an idea for a collapsible dice holder / dice tower, so you can pull it out and it will just like turn into a dice tower during the game. I'm like, I need to make that now.
That's very cool.
I give myself too much shit to do.
Yeah, you can do it though. That's the cool thing. You can actually make these things happen. You think of it, and you're like, oh, actually, I can actually do that.
Yeah.
Whereas I think of things and I go, I don't know how to do that. But it sounds fun. that's the minimal part of being a creator over a actual maker, I suppose.
And this is the lesson of the podcast.
It is.
Some people make and some people think about making, but ultimately can't be asked.
Yeah. And triangle is the best shape.
And
triangle is the best shape, and it is a good choice. It's a very good choice. One of the things that arrived in the post arriving, I've had 2 rounds of post and a man trying to talk to me today, all in the space of 1 hour. And it would be the hour that I'm doing the fucking pod. But what is exciting, and I know Miles is going to get a kick out of this because I messaged him the other day about it. One of the things that has just arrived is my rented copy of Dynasty Warriors Origins.
Ooh.
Oh,
Mars is also going to be very happy.
Go on the Finger Guns ledger and find the nearly 3-hour podcast that I did with Miles Thompson about Dynasty Warriors.
Oh, to be honest, though, I loved Hyrule Warriors as well.
Yeah,
that was one of the and that's got a new one coming out as well. And
speaking of Triforces,
fucking powerful, just go tearing through them. Sorry.
Yeah, but yeah, that's a plug. If you've got 2.5 hours spare, go listen to me and Miles from Finger Guns talk about Dynasty Warriors. You'll be amazed how much we get out of it.
I mean, we could plug a lot of cross stuff that we've done. I mean, we did an hour and a half on Boat Story.
Yeah. That's the thing. It must also be said that Finger Guns is not just video games.
Oh no.
Pop culture, media, there's so much stuff you can check out over there. And it seems like we're segueing fairly naturally into plugs. So, Ross, you know what? I'm gonna leave it with you. Let's tell us all about yourself, Finger Guns, everything that can be accessed. The floor is yours. And I won't interrupt.
My name's
Go.
My name's Ross. Hi. I am the host of the Finger Guns podcast, which you can find on all the podcast services all around the world. Do give us a listen. It is a lot of fun. It's absolute nonsense. There's plenty of Ethan on there, and there'll be plenty more as well in the future. I have no doubt. And it's all good fun, Finger Guns, and I very much enjoy it. We love doing what we do. So keep it going, keep it supported. In terms of a personal thing, I'm also a musician. I like making music. I've got a few albums up on Spotify and Apple and all that good stuff. So go and check them out as well. If you're into kind of folky, contemporary indie pop sort of things, it's kind of a nice mixture of all those sort of things.
Under your own name, to be clear.
Yes, under Ross Keniston. I've recently remastered my original 2 albums with now a music maker that can make it sound a lot better than it did back then. Those are available now on Spotify. And follow me on X and Blue Sky, Rossko Keniston. And enjoy, live, laugh, love.
Patreon.
Don't forget to follow our Patreon. Thank you very much indeed for listening. If you do want to follow, you can follow us absolutely everywhere. Just go to the link tree in the description below of my podcast.
He's doing the outro. He's doing the outro from his podcast.
Find us in all the places.
Sean,
if you want to follow us on X, you can at FNGGR. Shit, I fucked that up. FNGRGNS.
You can stop this.
All of our individual handles are in our descriptions of our podcasts, except for Bars, who's smart and not on Twitter. If you really like what we do, you want to follow our Patreon. For $1 a month, you can keep my podcast live on its various podcasting services and keep the website nice and shiny. And if you are a user of Spotify or Apple reviews, leave us a review. 5 stars if you like. Just 5 stars if you didn't. What does it matter to you? It keeps us live in those algorithms and keeps us front and center against other gaming podcasts. Thank you very much indeed for listening.
That was glorious, man, and the fact that you managed to just spew that so like effortlessly as well. Well,
he's done it fucking 300 times.
That's bonk. Like Nick, you could listen to from January 1st, you could listen to a different episode every day until the end of October.
And they're released weekly, so there'll be you'd be able to get to the end of the year by the time you get there, I think.
Right?
And I should say that those are just the numbered episodes. There's also the ones like the specials I did with Ethan. There's spoiler specials. There's the Last of Us series where we went through every single episode. So there's probably over 370, 380 altogether.
A year's worth of episodes for every day. That's bonkers.
Although some of the news ones will be slightly out of date at this point.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we started in the PS4 era, which is crazy to think about now. I think about it. Because there is a PS5 reveal live reaction podcast where we all sat down and watched the thing together. And that's on there, about 100 episodes in, which is crazy.
Well, first of all, Ross, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you so much for having me.
And for hijacking the show with the outro. That made me so uncomfortable. I can't even tell you. Thank you for doing that. People listening to this podcast right now as it comes out, the most recent episode of Finger Guns will have me and Sean on it. As I say, this is a great cross-promotional opportunity for us. We're hoping that the people who listen to this will go listen to Finger Guns. People who listen to Finger Guns will come over here. It's all great stuff, all great content. A rising tide lifts all ships. You know, we are independent creators. We need your help. We need your ears. And this is the best way to do it. Cross-promotion, getting people on podcasts, listening to shit, doing the work, doing the do. Go and listen to our episode, then go listen to all the other episodes. And then once you've done that, come back to Shut Up and Answer the Question and listen to more episodes of that. And then when you've done that, go back to the beginning. Go back to the beginning of Shut Up and Answer the Question. But this time, don't just watch it, listen to it on Spotify. Watch it on YouTube. Join the Discord. Just do that. Fucking help. Help us.
Thank you for listening to Shut Up and Answer the Question. I am Sean Antony at Sean Antony everywhere and Loudmouth Gaming on YouTube, and my co-host is Ethan Lawrence, Ethan D. Lawrence everywhere. If you want to follow us, we are Shut Up and Answer Pod on Instagram, Shut Up Pod on TikTok, and we now have a YouTube channel. Subscribe to Shut Up and Answer the Question. Ooh, that's weird saying that. If you have a question you would like us to answer, send it to shutuppod@yahoo.com or join the legal team on our Discord. The music was by Eyes on Legs and the artwork was by Kitsune Kei. Thanks Podbean for hosting us. Catch you later.
Shut up and answer the question.
Intro.
But keep it in like that.
Shit, I did it wrong.
No, the timing, the precious timing. This is why we edit the pod. Right.
The meeting is being recorded. Oh, I've never seen that before. I'm normally the one that records it, so that's a new thing for me.
Yes, of course. Very exciting.
How exciting.
We now have two options for the cold open. We've got the racism one or this one where we talk about the meeting in progress lady.
Incredible.
Let's put both in. Two intros.
Double cold open. We're spoiling them. Ethan.
Has it ever been done before? No, and there's a reason for that.
The coldest of opens.
It's confusing. It's confusing to people.
A chilly open, if you will.
We're nervous because we haven't done this in a while, Rossko.
Oh, you guys will be all right. You're pros.
Oh, you say that.
Oh, we're good at talking bollocks.
Yeah, that's what the podcast is all about, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
yeah, you're right.
Right. We should get started, I reckon, because
Yeah.
there's so much we need to talk about and we need to save it for the pod.
Cool.
So we do it for the pod now.
Who's in?
Do you guys, do you find yourself having conversations like, save it for the pod, guys? I don't want to talk about it right now. We'll save it for the pod. Because we do that all the time.
What helps is that because we're not news focused, like Sean doesn't know what the topics are going to be, so I can artfully steer the conversation away from any potential future questions that I'm thinking about.
I see. Okay, cool.
Yeah, you're the
Nice.
only one that knows the question, so yeah, I'm dumped in it as much as you are, Ross.
But the
All right.
nice thing about that is that me and Sean can like talk freely.
Of course, yeah.
But
I like it.
to a degree, obviously, I can't talk freely because I know what the what the questions are, so I need to avoid that.
Mhm.
I'm constantly on edge whenever I talk to Sean.
And I'm just constantly on edge.
He's into edging. He's into cum denial. That's the new
Oh my.
third cold open. Here we go.
It's good to have options, isn't it? You know?
Yeah, redundancies.
They're called alts, all right?
Oh, sorry, Ethan. Jeez.
We'll put
Sorry,
one of these.
Ethan, that one I think is called an alt.
Oh, too late.
Sorry.
Ross, what have you done? You've made Sean come. Anyway, who's doing,
That's a record for me. 5 minutes? Yeah, nice.
who's doing the intro?